Hello, my loves, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading for May 2021. We're going to get into what can you expect, what is coming your way, what blessings are coming your way, how are you going to be feeling, and what does Spirit want you to know. So, which card are you most pulled towards is the question. And each of these cards is a god or goddess that wants to guide you. So for this one, Lady Portia, Divine Order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Card number 2 is Hope, Love, and Acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Card number 3, the Divine Director. He really wanted to come out when I was pulling these. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Beautiful. And then card number 4, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. This one isn't really. So whichever card you are most pulled towards, please feel free to pick that pile. Take a look at the timestamps below, and of course hit subscribe or like this video if it resonates with you, and let's get started. Okay, card pile number 1 for your month in May. This is the Lady Portia, and I am feeling an intense amount of love from this card. It could be this beautiful pink energy. I just immediately felt held and loved and supported when I looked at it, even though in the description it's talking about doing what is right and an important lesson. So perhaps the lesson for you is the lesson of love. So we shall see, but this is the card we're building off of. So I felt very called to work with the divine today. So let's get started. Let's tap into angels. Angels in the divine realm. What does card pile number 1, Lady Portia, guiding the way, what does card pile number 1 need to know? Forgiveness. So this is what I'm feeling like your lesson is, this divine lesson of forgiveness. And trust me, I have been going through this as well in parts of my life. Forgiveness is not easy. Okay, and we're getting no. So I'm feeling like you might be trying to convince yourself of taking a step, going down a path, maybe shifting your boundaries for someone else, trying to make someone else happy, trying to go down a path that you feel like you should be going down, when in actuality, your internal system is saying no. It's kind of like your mind is saying yes, but your internal dialogue is saying no. Your internal, not even dialogue, your knowing. And it's like because you're clinging to this thing that's happened in the past, you're not feeling like you can fully move forward here. You're not feeling like you can move forward in a way where you can truly trust yourself, because this person or situation has taken that from you. So think of something where you feel like something is replaying again over and over in your life. Somewhere where you wish you could make a change. And I'm feeling like you're kind of drawing yourself in this direction of, oh, here's the solution. And it's kind of like a replay. It's a cycle. It's a pattern. So Spirit is saying, no, your intuition, your internal guidance system is actually right on this. And this is a huge lesson for you, because this hold, this inner regret or resentment or even like hatred or guilt that this person has put upon you, you're really holding to it, and it's decreased your self-worth. So The reason why this deep, deep love I feel is coming in is because Spirit, Lady Portia, the angels want you to truly be able to move forward in your life circumstances and to not be held back anymore from this. You do not need to replay the cycle. So May for you is like this break of this cycle. It no longer needs to repeat, which is amazing. You're ready. You are ready to stop this cycle. It almost feels deeper, like this could be something you've taken on from parents. This could be something that, you know, you've seen your parents go through over and over again, a family member. It's the cycle that is truly ready to stop. This can go into health, romance, career. This is obviously a general read, but if you are watching this video, that means you are ready to stop. This isn't meant for you to replay over and over again. And you might have even been taking lifetimes to really, truly get over this and to stop replaying it. Let's pull another card from this angel deck. On the back, I already see healing energy. You are ready to be healed from this. You're not supposed to continue to manifest the same situation over and over again. Compassion. Okay, angels, what do you want to add to this message for me? For card number 1, what messages of love, support, compassion do we need to know? Listen deeply. Oops. Friendship and union. There's 2 people in both of these cards. So I'm feeling like this might indicate this really is between you and someone else, or your idea of someone else. This could be a past romantic relationship. This could be something that is happening between you and a family member. Spirit is leading you in the right direction. You are getting the signs, the serendipities, the knowings, your deeper intuition from your heart space and your sacral chakra are really speaking to you right now. And it's like, this is what you want. You want this friendship and union, but it's almost like you want it so badly and you know you deserve it, but you're trying to go about it in a way that hasn't served you before. So Spirit is just saying, like, it's up to you how you forgive. So forgiveness is truly just for you. It's not for the other person. It's because you have a block from within. So you're going through this forgiveness. You can move forward with this person if you would like to, but the cards are saying your intuition is knowing what you really need. So stop listening to the rational mind and know that whatever your intuition, your deeper knowing is saying, that's what you need to do. If that intuition, let's say in the past you've totally ignored this person and let this resentment build up, that you should change what you've done in the past. And when I say this is going to mean something different for everyone, but tune into your intuition around this. If you can't relate to the aspect of a person in your life where you're going through, think of a circumstance in your life where you feel like you have regret and you've made decisions that you don't like. This is the opportunity to listen to yourself, listen to the messages in this reading, listen to the wind outside, listen to source, so you can create connections, opportunities, things that fully align to you. Because it's like when we ignore that state within ourselves, those messages, we can't trust ourselves, and then we bring in the same. So you are being guided to stop bringing in the same cycle, whether it's with an individual, a circumstance, a habit in your life. May is the opportunity for you to break it, to step out of it, to stop the cycle, to stop this, you know, generational curse. If that, you know, is something, you know, I feel like for me, oftentimes with relationships in the past, I felt like I was really taking on my parents' habits. I really didn't have an example of what a healthy relationship looked like. So I really was afraid to be alone. And those are the things that I took on, is like, don't be alone. Your worth comes from other people, but also you don't deserve to have a happy and healthy and worthy relationship. So if it's something like that for you, know that you are not alone, and know that you are truly, oh, it's 111. I love it. Know that you are truly moving through this. Feel loved and comforted. So this situation is really asking for your deep compassion for yourself. Connection to the earth. Move beyond ancestral patterns. What was I just saying? Generational curses. Your guides, your ancestors are moving you out of this. And of course, right now it's 111. So listen very carefully to these messages. You are protected. Allow yourself to feel safe as you're shifting out of this. Perhaps it feels good for you to become grounded to the earth. Allow yourself to be held by Mother Gaia. Go for a walk in nature. Really allow this to settle with you. Maybe you need to listen to it again and really see, what is this message for May? What am I stopping for May? What new beginning is coming through for May? And what is coming up for you in terms of ancestral patterns? This can be something that you're perhaps not even aware of. Someone that you never even met, but 7 generations past. 7 generations past actually impact our current DNA. So if you didn't know that, this goes far beyond what you actually can rationally see. It's kind of like the subconscious mind. It's like 80% of our mind is subconscious, 20% is conscious. So if a pattern is playing out in your life and you can't really fully understand it, this is not the time to move through it in a rational way. It's meant for you to move through it in your body. Is there another message? We have grow within your current situation. I don't know about you, but owls are a huge sign for me, and ravens and crows, birds, are huge for me. This situation is allowing you to grow. This situation is expanding you. Listen to the wind as I say that. It's so windy where I am. This is a challenge. It doesn't feel good, but you are being provided an opportunity to stop the replay. If you are getting excuse me, my camera stopped. So if you are getting results that you do not want, this is an opportunity for you to become more wise. This is an opportunity for you to recognize, where am I acting from the rational headspace? Where am I acting from limiting fear and doubts and belief systems that no longer work for me? And where can I redirect so I can bring this experience into my life? Let's pull past, present, and future, shall we? So past, let's do 2021. Past. Okay, it's been a bit still for us. We've been like, kind of feeling the stagnancy. Let's do present. What are we feeling right? Oopsie. What are we feeling right now in the beginning of May? Purification. It's this process that's, we're releasing it. We're working on releasing it, and we're taking a new avenue, a new way, some kind of change that doesn't repeat what we've already been experiencing. What can we expect? in the future for May. We're going through this purification process. We're cleansing. You can expect security. So we have stillness. We have this process where we're really going through it. We're experiencing these deep shifts to know that this is not sustainable for our future. And we're being brought into security, a feeling of safety, a feeling of, I don't need to worry about this anymore. I don't need to play this over and over again. I'm releasing the ancestral patterns. I'm feeling called to read you the description on ancestral patterns because, as you know, before I even pulled that card, I was saying it. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should and can be. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. You are reclaiming your power here. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you by others. You don't need to let others run your life. You run your life. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or sickness placed upon you by family, it's important to know you are here to create your own story. I have limiting beliefs from family members as well, and I just always remind myself that everyone's doing the best they absolutely can in the moment that they're in. So no one is at fault. It's just that people value different things. So you get to decide what you value. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created. That is so absolutely beautiful. And I want to pull one last message for card pile 1. So what I'm feeling for you is new beginnings. I'm feeling brand new beginnings for you. I'm feeling that this is within your control. It's just you have felt that the situation is very difficult, which I cannot blame you. This runs deep, but know that you don't need to keep creating this. You can forgive. Please do not keep creating this. There is so much more that you deserve. There is so much more that is coming to you, my friend. Oopsie. Okay, we got patience and stillness again. So we got that stillness coming up. Change in direction. This is a change for you. You don't have to repeat these patterns, okay? Love you so, so, so much. Looking forward to your May. Let me know if this resonated with you, and let me know what changes in the comment section below that you are going to be making moving into this month of May 2021. Thank you, my friend. Hello, my love. Welcome to card reading number 2. So you received hope. And I mean, this, I feel like she's holding a lotus flower, but she is just beaming to me in this beautiful sunshine, sunflower energy. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. This month feels so bright to me. It's a reminder to you that there's always an option, love or fear. And we are so programmed to choose fear. It's a space of protection, but it's an illusion. So now is an opportunity for you to choose love. You were guided to this because you deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve to feel good things, my friend. Okay? So I've been really pulling from the angel decks first and foremost. So please, angels, what can pile number 2, what do we need to know for May here? Reconsider. Okay. Be assertive. We're getting, woo! Okay, so we're getting a couple mixed messages here from Spirit. So this just means, because it's a general read, we're getting different messages in terms of where we should go. So we got reconsider, wait, and yes. Okay. So basically what this means is, what I'm feeling is you are unsure of where to move forward. You are feeling, I was getting this from pile number 1 too. Someone else or multiple people are affecting you here, and you're wanting to please them. I feel like you're dealing with limiting beliefs. You're dealing with trust issues, meaning self-trust. Like you can't fully self-trust because you're not setting amazing boundaries. I am working on this so much myself right now. And so you're being almost forced or pushed to make a decision, and it's connecting you to fear. I feel like this impending decision is like looming over you, and you're feeling like it needs to happen now. I do this a lot with my business. I'm always like, oh my gosh, I don't want to make the wrong mistake. And Spirit is saying there is no wrong choice here. It's just like, if you're going to know what the yes is, but it's if you are listening to someone else and taking their advice when it doesn't feel good to you. This is where we need to be assertive in stating our energy, stating our boundaries, saying this is where I am immovable. Because I am so deeply connected to love and safety from within, I'm not letting someone else push me around. That is what I'm getting. If it's not resonating that someone else in your life is doing this, that's totally okay. You know, this is a general read. But for me, there are parts within me that really bully my inner child. So my inner child, of course, wants love and acceptance and to feel good and to feel happy. And there are parts that bully that inner child, not because they want to bully, but because they want the inner child to succeed and to do better. So another thing is, if you're being hard on yourself, this is an opportunity for you to come back to, okay, but what makes me happy? And not to force something that doesn't feel good. Surrender. And I love, whoops. Okay, ease and grace. It can be easy. Allow it to be easy. I love these two cards, how, if you notice, they're both holding this. It's like your power is always within you. It's like you're cupping your power. You're holding your power. It is strong. It is significant. You are magic. And I think you've forgotten. I think you've let others, or let your limiting beliefs, if it's not an actual person, allow you to forget that. And now it's time to remember. And then look, here we have this beautiful water flowing. Allow it to flow. It can be easy. When we're listening to others, it can be hard to set boundaries. But when you're listening to others instead of yourself, you are doing yourself a disservice. You're saying, I do not trust myself. I am not as important as that other person's desire. So reconsider if this, once again, this energy from right here, I'm feeling a lot of heart and throat chakra for you to speak your truth. Reconsider, you should do what you want to do, not what anyone else wants to do. Take charge and action. You know Like, I truly feel like you know what you want to do. I just think you're second guessing it. This happens to me too. It's kind of like shiny object syndrome. Like, someone comes in and presents something, you're like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. But then when you start to sit on it for a little bit, you'll see how it shows up in your body. Your body is so in tune to what you need. Our bodies are extraordinary. And when you actually allow yourself to listen, oh my gosh, it is, your whole life transforms. But we're acting from these smaller inner child spaces where we just want to be free and happy and accepted. Let go of the need to be right. So it's like, stand strong, but also you know if you're right. You know what's right for you. You don't need to convince anyone else of that. If they don't understand it, you really have to come to a space of peace within yourself. Oh, okay, so look at the similarities here, right? Be graceful in movement and action. I don't know if you're into yoga or energy healing or martial arts, but if you're not, you might want to pursue that. Look up a YouTube video. Look up something around graceful action and movement. Allow it to be easy. You don't need to force. Source wants to give you everything. You have everything you need. It's just that the limitations have been running the show. You're so afraid to disappoint. Like, I really feel this like parent energy. Got a lot of cards. Stay rooted and grounded through this. Create safety for yourself. Take charge. Okay, we've gotten 2 cards around take charge now in 2 different decks. You have the authority. You have control over your life. You have forgotten it. Come back to taking charge for yourself. Track down your fears and desires. Fear tells an important story. Be clear on, okay, this is what I'm afraid of, and this is what I'm ready to shift into. Here's what my desires are telling me. Strong energy here, bold energy. Shift your perception. So you might be an air sign, or you might be dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Shift your perspective. Stop letting this person or this limiting belief story tell you what you can and cannot do. Come back to what you want to do. This is an opportunity. I really feel like brand new beginnings in May. Brand new beginnings for you. Okay, let's do past energy. We'll tap into April. Okay, freedom. So we were feeling the freedom. We're like, oh yeah, I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling like, let's move forward. Let's take some action. I'm going to fly. I'm going to not listen to things that hold me back. Now we're feeling at more of a standstill. Let me show you this. So we felt the freedom. We kind of got the glimpse. We're like, ooh, here's potential. Now it's like we're a little shut down. We let ourselves or we let someone else shut us down a little bit. And we're like, wait a second. And now we're coming back out into what is May energy. What can we expect? Opportunity. Take the opportunity. Someone's trying to dissuade you from this. Be there for yourself. Do what's right for you. You are strong. You know what you want, and I know it's scary. And that's why we got the rooted energy as well. Root yourself down into the earth. If you're worried that people won't support you in this, know that people need you to do what you are called to do, and you will find a community of people that support you and that connect with you and that need to hear whatever you want to do. So if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a nurse, if you want to have a YouTube channel, however you want to inspire others and create change, however you like to volunteer, whatever causes you're passionate about. Maybe you're an Aquarius and you're into the humanitarianism, you're into social justice. Whatever you are passionate about, those people will find you. Butterflies, compassion, and unconditional love. Turn this towards yourself right now. And whether it's an external, I feel like for some of you, it's an external force. For some of you, it's an internal force. And that internal limiting belief story was likely programmed by others, by family members. As young children, we just wanted to stay safe. And now we still act from those spaces. So find the compassion and love for yourself wherever you are. And also for whoever else is involved in the situation. If you're angry at the person, that's understandable. But you're being asked to align with compassion and unconditional love. It doesn't mean that what's happening is acceptable. You still have boundaries. But you can more easily find peace for yourself and with others when you see everyone involved through the eyes of the angels. Seeing the light, I see the light in you as I see in myself. It can be extremely hard to believe. In truth, every person is doing the very best they are capable of with what they have and what they know. When you explore your situation through this perspective, there is no fault. It creates more room for understanding and empathy. I think before I said that, everyone's doing the best with what they have right now. I either said that in this reading or the one before. So if you were feeling called to one, feel free to watch that one as well. True power comes from kindness. Ask yourself, how can I find the places in this situation to be compassionate, including towards myself? Be so kind to yourself. I am aligned with the energy of unconditional love and compassion. I see that there is no fault, only actions and reactions. I choose to react with understanding and empathy while honoring my own boundaries. So we're feeling a little bit of the standstill, but there's opportunity coming for you in May as long as you take charge and stand your ground. Okay, my beautiful loves. Thank you so much for watching this today. Let me know if it resonated. Subscribe, like, get a hold of me to work further with me. I will talk to you soon. Hello, card number 3. This is the Divine Director. And I definitely felt some very powerful energy from this pile. Divine intervention is occurring, and know that you are being guided. Ultimately, happiness is your purpose. So something that I tend to do that I always have to remind myself is like, I can get really in my head and overanalyze and get very stuck in anxiety. And ultimately, the purpose for us in this lifetime is to be happy. To expand our consciousness, to connect with others, to have an impact, and to feel love. Just trying to get this centered. So let's pull some cards. I want to see what's going on with you for May, connecting to angels for each one of these readings. So for my pile, okay, there we go. Number 3, we got unlikely. We've actually been getting, normally I don't get from this deck a lot of specificity on, okay, year from now, on times, and it's so interesting today. I really am. So take these obviously for what they are, see how they relate. Romance, oh yes, okay. So here's what I'm feeling. You might be inquiring about a particular romance. Not for all of you. Romance came out. That means it can be an overarching theme in the reading, but that doesn't mean we're just looking at romance, okay? What I'm getting is if you were inquiring about a particular romance, maybe it's a crush, or maybe it's someone you're thinking about, someone that's been on your mind, Spirit is saying it's either unlikely right now, or there is someone so much better out there, but we just can't see that right now. If you look at this card, it's really beautiful. You actually see a couple in the background. So I feel for anyone that is inquiring about their romantic life, or that's your theme, if someone is in your life right now, beautiful. If you're inquiring about someone and you're unsure, it's unlikely. You know, you're more romanticizing it, it's unlikely. However, if you're inquiring about a romantic situation, I'm feeling like a year from now, and if you wait for divine timing, as much as we don't like to think about patience, as much as we don't like to think about, okay, I know that things are guiding me. It's like we want things to guide us, but we don't want the universe to do it in its own timing. And that's difficult because the universe is like, okay, wait, you want to surrender to me, you want to listen to me, you want me to send you signs, but then you're not going to let me lay it out for you in the way it needs to be laid out. It's like we want it right now. And I do that as well. So not being hard on ourselves, but romance is a theme here. And I'm feeling like anyone who is not currently in a relationship, wait. If you're unsure about your relationship now, I'm going to pull some more cards during this reading. If you are inquiring about a particular, so considering drawing myself back to May, because I feel like I was going like a year out from this card, drawing back to May, I don't think what you're exactly looking for is going to happen in May. I think we're going to have to wait. That being said, it's taking time to build your legacy. It's moving. It's just like, for me, if I was giving myself this reading, I would be like, okay, you're not going to be like at the top of your career game at the end of May, but that doesn't mean we're not shifting and making huge changes in our life and doing things that are aligned for us and building and moving in the right direction. That might mean a year from now, I am super thrilled about where I'm going because of what happened in May. Got it? Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to sort through that because we're getting an unlikely, then we're getting a romance. I'm like, okay, wait, Spirit, what's going on here? So let me pull some more angel messages. Thank you, beings of love and light, for guiding these messages for whoever will hear them. Normally, I don't feel like my readings have been very centered around individuals, and meaning and more meant relationship focused, like romance, relationship, people. Normally I'm more of like an overarching, like what's going on in your life, and I feel like the readings today have been more of like dropped down into a 3D reality around relationships, which is super interesting. So we got opportunity and change. So Spirit's like, okay, wait, I just want to let you know that just because, you know, maybe the $1 million check isn't coming in the mail in May, that doesn't mean there's not opportunity for change. There is so much coming. You are finding your purpose and you are being led. Oh, what a surprise. Divine timing. Oh, yeah. That is right. I know. It's like we kind of like hearing divine timing because it like feels good. But then in another way, it's like, seriously? Seriously? Ooh, composure. Keeping our composure. Here, let me show you. So as we're sitting and we're waiting for opportunity and change, we're shifting into this energy. For some reason, I'm feeling so drawn to her wings, this rainbow energy. And look, these beautiful, it's just like, as I see like this rainbow stream that we're getting pulled into, and it's like, there's so much coming. But because it's not happening instantly, we're being asked to retain composure. We're being asked to ground down, ground ourselves into the earth, ground ourselves into our power, ground ourselves into our faith, especially if we're thinking about a year from now card. Let's say we're working on a business endeavor, or we're thinking about a change in our career, or we're starting a family. Think of anything that you're currently focused on. if someone told you, hey, this is going to be yours a year from now, you might calm down a little bit, right? You might be like, okay, that's not that far away. Let me maintain composure along the way and continue to take the baby steps here. And surrender. Another pile got surrender as well. I want to read. I am being asked, I think, okay, my friends, maybe I am not supposed to read that today because I don't have this guidebook right now. So I wanted to read a little more about opportunity and change, but as I'm looking around, I don't see the guidebook, so we're just going to skip that. Some opportunities, I believe, are going to be happening in May that you might look at and be like, that's not that big of a deal. They're building blocks for this divine timing that will be brought from this. So if there's a volunteer opportunity that you're taking, or if there's a smaller paid gig that you're taking, or you're working with someone, that is what's going to expand. Okay, that is what's going to lead you to more of the ultimate outcome. I'm hearing impatience. I'm hearing that you're feeling impatient. And as human beings, it's like our brain is wired to find the solution. So you're looking around being like, where's my thing? Where's the thing that I want? I'm putting in the work. And it's like, yeah, keep putting in the work and make it slow and steady and make it a progress over time. And don't, sometimes I get so stuck in, oh my gosh, what did I accomplish today? And it's not today. It's a marathon of your life. It's not about sprinting forward and taking huge, huge leaps today. Some days will be like that. Some days will feel like quantum leaps, but it's actually a building over time. Okay. Let's get some more messages. So I'm feeling this energy of divine timing. Trust your instincts. Honor your inner knowing. This is my favorite card in this whole deck. Honor your inner guidance system. Be brave and honest. Be open to healing info. So if you're worrying about, if you're feeling connected to the body and you're feeling limited by anything that's going on with the body, the mind, the spirit, know that healing info is coming. And what I'm really feeling from these instinct cards is continuing to drop back into your inner knowing. Whenever you're coming back to that doubt, your ego mind, what I'm feeling from this group, oh, and I love it. Drop your shields. So first I'm feeling maybe you're not being super open with someone. Maybe the issue with romance or bringing someone in is you're not ready to open up yet, and you're being asked to be just a little more vulnerable. Continue to tune into yourself, and also drop your shield so people can see you. More than anything, really the message is continue to drop back down into your inner knowing and your trust in your guidance system, because that's what's going to lead you to continue to be building over the long term what you need to build. What's going to build your business, what's going to build you up to find the person of your dreams, what's going to build you up to be healthy for the long term. Stop replaying old stories. Find the power to reconnect from within and allow the healing information to come through. And maybe you're looking around and you're like, okay, where is it? Where is it? It's probably right in front of you. You're just not honoring that inner knowing. So it's a reminder to come back within. And it's the medicine mother. So we received the medicine mother and the medicine guardian. So it's like the medicine that you're looking for is there, and it's actually within you. And you might be looking externally, but it's really, truly looking back within you. Lion King just came into my head. Okay, Medicine Mother. I wanted to read this just because I love this card. Take action. Do what you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. It's like, don't hold yourself back from your past mistakes. It's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. It's like recognizing when something isn't working and making the shift, even though you know it might take a longer amount of time to make it work. The end result is so worth it. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. That's not your purpose on this planet. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There is an old pattern rising up in you now. It's time to deal with it and release it for good. So there's something coming forward. It's time to break the cycle. That's one of the bigger themes of actually every single one of these readings I've done thus far. In May, new beginnings, and we're breaking cycles. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. I'm thinking of this card from another deck where it's like, if you want to write a book, just write a page a day. Don't allow yourself to be bogged down in I don't have enough time. We all feel like we have a lack of time, and we all feel like we have so many things we want to accomplish. If you really settle into what is the most important for you, and you drop into your intuition and you drop into your trust and you know how you want to impact the world, this is what you need to start taking steps towards. You're ready to stop replaying the cycle. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back. Trust me, I've been there. But now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step, and when you do, the next will be presented to you. Amazing. I just love that card because it's like, trust your knowing and take one step. Okay, so let's do past. So we'll do like recent past, like 2021 past, protection. Beautiful. You are very protected. I love this tree. There's a lot of wisdom in you. You're very grounded into the earth. Maybe you're an earth sign or you're close with an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, present. Oh, you got two. Okay. Truth. So you're kind of connecting to this truth, and maybe that's why you're being hard on yourself. It's like when I kind of see the truth and I see where maybe I haven't been stepping fully up, or I've been allowing events to replay, that can be hard. You know, it's something hard. Okay. Purification. Another deck got this happening right now. So it's like, it's hard to come to terms with what you're releasing and what you're cleansing because the ego wants you to think you should have done this sooner. In actuality, now is the perfect time. It does not have to be perfect. It's just that now is the perfect time. And through what you are experiencing, you are bringing, oh my gosh, 3 of these. Oh my goodness. Happiness. Embracing. So for those of you that are looking for a lover, even if it's a year from now, and security. Security also came out in one of the readings for the final card. So it's like, if you're feeling unsafe or you're like, I need more things, like, why isn't it happening? The security is coming. Opportunity. Opportunity was another big one that was coming out. Things are coming. It's just, you're in the purification process. You're in the cleansing process. You're in the process of like, you know, I think all of us within the spiritual community to some degree knows, okay, you have to release to bring in the new. But I truly feel this much deeper integration and deeper knowing, not only within myself, but within whoever is watching this video, that you are releasing things that have held you back for a long time. And you're going deep. Like, I'm a spiral practitioner, and it's an energy clearing modality, and we talk about pulling the root up, like really dismantling the foundation. I feel like that's what you're doing right now, is you are starting again by releasing these really deep things, whether it's generational things or beyond. It could be trauma in your life that you've allowed. It could just be limiting belief stories. Connect to confidence. So you're being asked to connect to confidence. Is there one more message? So through, for me right now, I'm doing a lot of work on self-trust, and that is very closely related to confidence. So maybe you're learning how to trust yourself, and you're not allowing the same limiting patterns to play over and over. Move through fear. As I said that, I felt like I didn't have enough air to get this out. So if you are dealing with anxiety, know you are not alone. This year, and even before this year, has been difficult for many. Know you are not alone. Know you can always reach out. Fear is there to protect you. Anxiety is there to protect you. It's fight or flight, but you are taking the small baby steps every single day. That's what I want you to do. May is for releasing and taking the small baby steps for you to lead towards your ultimate goal and outcome. Okay, my love, thank you so much for listening today, and I will see you again soon. Subscribe or like this video if you would like to see more. Thank you. Hello, my love, and welcome to card number 4. I am feeling so much intuition and downloads and deeper understanding from this card. The Scorpio supermoon was just at the beginning of this week, so that could have brought about some very significant changes, things you had to let go of. I myself am a Scorpio, and I did a ritual to just really dive into that energy because it was very intense. Even though I am a Scorpio, it felt like a lot was coming up to fall away. So if that resonates at all, let me know. But I just feel like you are quite intuitive and you're just going through it. And so let's see what May is bringing for you. Okay, so card number 4, Lady Venus, guiding the way. What do I need to know about May for this reading? So far, abundance, beautiful. Whoopsie. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Okay. So we got a yes. So if you were coming into this with a specific question, the answer is yes. And also get more information. I love this card. If you can see, Archangel Metatron is who I think of in this beautiful Archangel Metatron cube. Getting more information, it's a yes, and there's abundance, but not to jump into anything too quickly. This is probably the most hell yes deck card that I've gotten the whole reading, but there's still a little like, let's get more information to make sure we're pursuing this in the right way. And there's a lot of abundance coming in, a lot of prosperity due to the shifts that you are making, which is really incredible. And you also received if you believe. If you believe in love after love. Oh boy. Think I'm getting tired, people. Opportunity and change. Deck number 3 got this card. Opportunity and change is coming. Lots of opportunity. So it might be that there's multiple opportunities, and before you just leap, even though there are really great things to come out of this, you just want to make sure you're selecting the right one. You just want to make sure that you're moving forward in a way that feels really good to you. forgiveness and understanding. For some reason, I'm feeling like someone else is coming in to forgive you. Of course, this is a general read, so it can go either way, but the second I got that card, it was like someone is forgiving you. So if you are looking for forgiveness, if you are feeling guilt about anything, you know, I personally am someone that is really overcoming people pleasing and moving beyond people pleasing, and I feel guilt when I say no, and that is something I'm moving through. Excuse me, I have some notifications coming up on my computer. And so if you're feeling guilt about that, oftentimes that's guilt that we just put on ourselves. It's not even like someone has come forth with anything. It's something we're making up in our mind. So you are already forgiven. Forgive anyone that you are holding a grudge against. Very much easier said than done, but forgiveness is for you and not the other person. So that if you're clinging to something that hasn't come through, know that so much more is coming, and joy and contentment, my love. So, I mean, this reading is just so full of happiness and joy and love, and it's just like a yes. So the only thing I'm getting is it's a yes, it's a hell yes, but take a moment and sit before you take the action. And I don't know why that is. There's a very slight hesitation with it. That might mean if you're being offered a job, don't take the first thing they throw at you. Don't take the first salary. Really settle into your worth. Settle into your worth and your knowing. Because, and the reason I said that is, first of all, we got get more information, but on the back we've got take a step back. So it just made me feel like, okay, it's like whatever you are working towards is absolutely coming. It's happening. It's a hell yes. There's opportunity. There's change. It's like, thank you. Finally. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know about you, but I have definitely been feeling the stagnancy, and it's like, okay, time to get out of that. Like, we're never stagnant. It's just that our external reality has truly felt that way because we're going through something that we've never been before. We've never been through. So you got shift your perception. Know that your thoughts create your reality. Okay? So whatever thoughts are coming through for you right now, shifting them if they are not equating to what you want. Look at this from a positive perspective if you can, and know, okay, May is going to be amazing for me. So how can I shift my thoughts to create that reality? Make plans and focus. Now is the time to get moving. Make the plans, make the change. Learn from spiritual experience. You could be starting a spiritual business. You could be working with others. You could be really diving into card reading, creating your own channel, creating a podcast. I'm feeling very creative endeavors with this. Showing up online and impacting other people, earning more income from this. You are meant to have an impact with your life purpose. This is what this is saying. So Spirit wants you to move forward. Spirit wants you to understand how much abundance is really coming to you. I feel a lot of activity this month. Trust your talents in changing times. Yes, I didn't even see this before I started talking. So know how talented you are. You are incredibly talented. You are needed in this world. I know it can get easy to get bogged down in low self-esteem, and to know that that's not necessary. Just today, I was actually reminding myself of everything that I was good at, because I'm working on self-trust and I'm working on building self-confidence, because trust and self-confidence are obviously closely linked. And I was just making a list of everything I'm good at, because the brain wants to show us, okay, here's everything we need to work on. It's like, yeah, there's always going to be things to work on. There's always going to be things to work on, but what are you really good at? So let's do past. We're going to do early 2021 energy. So like up until now, maybe January through April, what has been more of the vibe here? For card number 4, please. Transformation. It's happening. I've been digging butterflies so far this year. Release. You're releasing anything that's just no longer serving you. This is the space that I'm in. I'm like, if I want to transform into this beautiful butterfly, if I really want to bring forward everything I know that I am capable of, if I really want to have the impact that I want to have to release. It's not just about creation. It's not just about creating the new. It's about, okay, what are you clogged up with right now to bring forward this beautiful prosperity that wants to come to you? Diligence. Stay diligent, my love. And thriving. Here, let's just put that pretty close to the cam. Beautiful. So it's like, that's what's coming. Stay diligent. You will thrive. You are on the right track. Spirit is basically saying, like, keep doing what you're doing. I feel like this one is more like encouragement, like stay on the path. Pleasure. Love it. Have fun along the way. It's like, yes, I believe we're here to live out our purpose and go through our path and expand, affect others. Like, I truly believe that, of course, but we get really serious and we don't let our inner child have fun along the way. We're so addicted to the thinking. We're so addicted to the, oh my gosh, I have to be better. And it's like, you are good enough. Let yourself be wild and free, my love. Create and express. So this is going back to the creative energy that I was feeling. I feel a lot of creative endeavors. Hell yes. You are supported in this. You are supported. It's this message, not that the other messages weren't encouraging. I definitely would not say that, but I feel like this one is the most like, yes, we want you to do this. Hell yes, go, go, go. You are needed. Every single one of you, whether you watch this one or all 4 of these, you are needed in this world. You are beloved. You are powerful. May for this group looks prosperous, thriving, opportunities. The only caveat is just get the info. Take a step back and get the info before you're just like, hell yeah. I think that just means you're going to get an even better deal. So thank you for watching. Feel free, of course, to like or subscribe to this video. I'm doing my best to do weekly card pulls, and I'm also going to be doing motivational, stress reduction. All this good stuff is coming to this channel. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like to work together further, and have a fabulous rest of your day.